frequent accidents happening in Indian Rail. Now, somehow, this is catching up the news, and this is a concern in India. So, frequent accidents that are happening in Indian Railway. So, what is the kind of catastrophe that Indian Railway is seeing, why it is, and what can be the solution? Now, if you see the condition of Indian Railway, then it is at its worst level. Now, every month the railway is meeting one accident or other. People are dying, or condition is that that accident is happening. Either one good train is climbing on top of another train, someone is hitting this train, someone is hitting that train. So these accidents are very common nowadays. Means generally people are avoiding commuting by the train. So frequent accidents in train is happening nowadays. What is means this is the scenario, problem and scenario that frequent accidents are taking place in Indian Railway. Now what is the solution for it? What why it is happening and what is the solution for it? So any big problem, I'm not talking about any simple problem. Any big problem do not arrive in single day overnight. Any big problem starts from too many years behind the scene. Now, Indian National Congress that came to the power in 2004, Dr. Manmohan Singh government. So Manmohan Singh was such a high-class economist that he concentrated only on the foreign investment. He generally sometimes he would be working in the stock exchange of Tokyo, Japan, and then making the BRIC country and this country and that country. Those associations or somewhere means he would be busy with the international affairs. So the the kind of focus on the government sector, or I would say Indian private sector, everything went down. So government has no heed. Government has it reduced started reducing the focus on the government sector. Government is only focusing on the multinational companies, how they can come to India and they can fetch money from wherever in the from the market, and they start pushing money to the government. That is the idea. Rather than working day and night, if government organization is working very good, this means that government itself is working very good. So if government organization is doing very good, means government organization is taking pain of working 12 hours, 14 hours, that much day and night it is working. That's why there is productivity in the government sector. If that productivity is happening, means government, prime minister along with all its minister, everyone is working very hard. Who will work very hard? No one wants to work, especially in this kind of bluff master parties. Now he started concentrating only on the multinational company. No need to work. Just sign on the paper and multinational company would come to the India and they would start earning money heavily and they will give you some share and through that you can run the government. Okay. Now slowly the government sector started degrading, waning from the 2004 onwards. Okay. By 2009, okay, by 2009, then government stopped, almost it stopped recruiting people in the government sector. So past 15 years, it is 2024, past 15 years, the government recruitment is almost zero. So government, Manmohan Singh government, he had nothing to do with the government sector. Government sector started fading. Any government sector you say, banking sector, telephone sector, BSNL. BSNL used to be pioneer as far as telecommunication services in India is concerned. See the condition of BSNL now. There are very minimal people who would be having BSNL connection now. It became top to zero. I would say zero. This is because of the negligence. So government had nothing to do with the government organization. All government organization started fading. But people do not have much botheration on them because they have alternative. If bank is going down, just see the condition of bank. Now this new government since 2014, they are merging government banks now because banks are the way they are performing, they cannot see next day. If that is the condition, then they are merging the government bank. Merging means one bank is closing. Whatever is there, they are shifting the work to the other bank. Bank is going away. Then all the many government organizations they sold it, like Indian Airlines. So Indian Airlines they sold it. Like that many say BSNL they are trying to sell it. There are many government organizations they are on sold notice. Anyone can purchase it. Sell notice. Anyone can purchase it. This is the government's focus on the government sector. So people have alternative. So if telephonic sector people have alternative. In banking sector, people have alternative. Everywhere people have alternative. If there is a government sector in steel production, then there is private sector also. But very unfortunately, there is no alternative for railway. And railway is something that is life threatening. BSNL is not life threatening. If my mobile is not working, then I can throw it. This is the maximum I can do in the anger. But if railway is not working or poorly working, then I may lose my life. Okay, railway is not normal conveyance method. Railway or bus transportation in government sector, everyone's condition is very poor because government has nothing to do with them. So from 2009 onward, recruitment is also tends to zero. Now, this is the one reason that the railway is fading. So, accident cannot happen overnight. If it is reoccurrent, it is happening on day by day basis, means I mean very frequently, then there is a long term problem. Another problem with the government sector is that salary hike. Fifth pay commission that came around 2006 2007, the salary is hiked to such an extent that there is no recruitment. That the recruitment also became poor because of the salary hike. Now, salary is so high, so the expenditure of the government in the government sector is exponential now. So they cannot afford any recruitment. Whoever is there, they have to work day and night, whatever. Third problem with the government is reservation. 1947 entered the democratic system and then only there was SC/ST reservation in all the government sectors, brought from the Britishers SC/ST Act during 1930s. So SC/ST Act, not 25% of the job in the government sector is going to the people who do not know anything. Means this is that we are mathematicians, we cannot talk via media because our formula will not work. So they do not know anything and they are coming to the job just because they belong to a particular community. So 25% people they do not work. What would be the condition of the department and other people? You cannot say anything to them because they have different court system. So they will go to their SC/ST court and then your job, you will lose your job. So they are spreading the kind of means what you can say. Okay, so means they are badly affecting the department. Now, post Mandal Commission, now there is OBC reservation. Now, 50% of the seat is completely stinking now. It is completely rotten in the government sector. Now, 2009, 10% more reservation that came as open category. Now, 60% of the people out of 10, every 10%, 6 per person is rotten. He do not know anything. Then there is no recruitment. Then government has nothing to do with the government sector. Now think about the BSNL is closed, kind of. No one is taking new connection in BSNL. Whoever is there, he is porting to other service provider. Same condition with bank and same condition with other sector also. So that is the situation. Now railway has to move because country has to move. Railway has to move. Government is so unserious about the railway You can think from the example that 2014 when new government came, they stopped railway budget also. From 2014, prior to that there used to be a railway budget in the parliament prior to the common budget. So prior to the common budget, there will be railway budget where government would show its seriousness toward railway. Railway in India, it is called artery of the country, where in artery the blood flow and all over the body. This is how the railway is. Railway connects India. Bus do not connect India. Bus are a state transportation and they fly inside the state only. But railway from south to north to east to west, it connects and you don't have to worry about interstate paying fee or whatever. Just take the ticket and you can go anywhere in the country. So railway is considered as artery of the country. Government is so unserious about the railway. The first they stopped the railway budget. People understood that government has no seriousness about the railway. They don't want to tell what we have done in the past 1 year, what we are going to do next year. Nothing. Next is in the corona period, they completely stopped the railway for months. This has not happened in any of the country, and Indian Railway is considered one of the largest railway network in the world. Largest railway network in the world. And then that you stopped completely for 1 year, for completely stopped for few months. So you stopped the country. Means country, government has no heed on the railway sector. If this much is the pros consequence, there is one pro consequences, one is pros consequence. If this one is pros consequences, then what will happen if 6 employee out of 10 employee are rotten? They don't know anything, and then government has no recruitment also, much recruitment also, and then if government has nothing serious about think about the kind of the equipments how they would be becoming old and think about the employee attention as far as signaling and maintenance of the railway everything is concerned. If government buy new thing also, but the person has to see the signaling, he has to put attention, it's the railway. If you divert your attention for a few seconds also, rail would topple. This is what it is happening everywhere. Only bad situation is there. Now think about the seriousness of government toward railway. I can give one more example. Any new train come, what new train come? Only this Vande Bharat Express, that is the train that Prime Minister is bringing. How many people would ride on Vande Bharat Express, that I don't know. But whatever the train are going on, for those trains, the fare hike is very high. Now, 2 to 3 times government is sucking from the people as far as fare is concerned. If new train, the flag off, if someone has to do the flagging off of the new train, then Prime Minister is, Railway Minister is where no one knows. So railway minister is not capable of doing the flagging of new railway. Prime Minister comes to the railway station or from there from the video conferencing, he is flagging of the new railway. Any new inauguration of the railway project is happening through Prime Minister. So Prime Minister taking the credit of all the whatever is happening in the railway. But if it meets accident, then Prime Minister goes where no one knows. Okay, then railway minister is forced to come in front. Then what statement he makes is, please don't politicize the issue. Anyway, we have made the accident, it is a bad news. Now we should concentrate on kind of recovering from the accident, fixing it rather than politicizing the issue. This is what he always tells. Miss, don't tell us whatever is happening, accident or whatever, it would happen and we are not responsible. Okay, let it happen. We are not responsible because there is no budget. We never produce any budget. And if any new train comes, any new railway track inauguration has to happen, Mr. Prime Minister asks him. Prime Minister is vanishing. So this is the condition of new Indian railway is concerned. Now you tell me, if accident will not happen, then what will happen? Other means what will happen next? So this is the frequent accident in Indian Railway. So what is suggestion to the people? If you are availing any service from the government, And if it is life threatening, then think twice before you use the service, like Indian Railway. If it is very urgent, then only you use it. Otherwise, with this kind of accident scenario, be careful. Okay. Now, what is the remedy? How it can be solved? If you see the structure, then any industrial structure in India, especially country like India, then it sits on top of agriculture industry. On top of agriculture industry, things pile up, then it comes as government sector. On top of government sector, then private sector, multinational company, they sit. If government sector is not powerful, then private sector, even they look charming today or multinational company, slowly they will also degrade. So if private railway is the solution, then certainly it is not the solution because it would sit on top of the government railway only. If private telecommunication is a solution like Geo or Airtel, then it would sit on top of BSNL only. If private courier like Blue Dart or any other private courier or solution, then they have to sit on top of India Post only. They use India Post or Post Office Department of Indian government as pin code and whatever. So pin code and everything is distributed, maintained by them only. They use those pin code only. So or STD, ISD code, whatever the BSNL produce that is being used, whatever is the case. Now, private sector they sit top on the government sector. If government is running behind private sector for sucking the money and leaving the government sector as it is, then private sector will also degrade day or tomorrow. Probably Geo and Airtel, they would also suffer, or any professional courier service that is private or banking sector in private, they would lose. And it's happening. People are losing focus in the services sector. Now, if you see Airtel and those, earlier they were providing incoming call free. If you take mobile in 10, 20, 30 years, incoming call will be free and it will be it will be active always. No need to pay anything. But no, it's not true. If you have Airtel mobile, per month you have to pay. Either you make call or incoming call or whatever. Just to receive the signal, you have to pay. Now these are charging. Means people are removing connection with them. So people are not that active as far as taking the services from either private sector or government sector. If government sector is charming, okay, government sector becomes powerful, then private sector then only they will look charming. So idea is that government has to concentrate on government sector. There is no alternative. So government has sector has to be powerful, then only private sector government can earn money from. So not only budget that should come for the Indian railway, budget should come from all the government department. Either it is agriculture department, it is veterinary department, it is allopathic medicinal department, or it is Ayush Mantralaya, that is Ayurveda ministry, or it is banking sector, or it is post office sector, whatever sector it is, the kind of budget should come in all the sectors so that people should see how government is serious towards them as far as services is concerned. If government agriculture is not nice, then how private sector would generate hybrid quality of seawater? Just sit on the government sector one. If government hospitals are not powerful, then private hospitals slowly they will degrade on. So that is the actually reality. So government cannot run away. If government wants people to commute in the country as if it is a one country, one nation, then government cannot run away from the Indian Railway saying that I am doing privatization and this sector of the Indian Railway I'll give it to this company, to that company, to this company, and slowly it would improve. See the army now, Agniveers are everywhere. Government is not serious at all. What 3 year, 4 year employment that is given to Agniveer, how they would prepare their mind? Means they will think that today or tomorrow they have to go out. So how much serious they would? Means government is not serious in any government sector. They are only serious. See the prime minister condition, the way he roam around the world. Means only to attract the foreign direct investment. This is what he is trying to do. So that government can run. Government could run, it is something like you put fertilizer in the soil, then immediately you get a very good yield with the fertilizer, but the soil quality start degrading day by day. So after 10 years, if you put same amount of fertilizer in the soil, then crop will not be the same it was 10 years back, because soil is degraded. In degraded soil, if you put fertilizer, it will not give you the same yield. But if you put manure, then the quality of the soil would keep increasing day by day. So that is the situation. If you put attention in the government sector, then your all industry will go up day by day. If you don't put attention in foreign investment, probably immediately you will get lot of money. But day by day, things would degrade only, and it is what we are seeing in the India also. This is my personal suggestion, but at the end, government cannot sleep. They take care of the suggestion, they don't take care of the suggestion. They shut off Indian Post Office Department, they shut off uh, any other department. They shut off railway also, I don't mind. But if you run railway, then accident should not happen. Then think about a condition that when people see at the accident site that lot of people they do not have this part, only head they see, or only they see this part only, head is missing. This is what people they say when they have seen the accident site. Where accident happens, lot of people they saw only head is there, lot of people they saw only hand is there, lot of people they saw only this part is there, only leg is there. Just think what would the condition people are facing as far as accident is concerned. So government should take care. Means people are not toys. People are not only democratic when election comes. Post that there is no democracy. Means something should concrete should happen. This is what I believe.